Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In the previous lesson, we touched the topic that was subjects and pronouns. What are subjects? I told you what are subjects, and subject it's a doer of work. It can be, and I told you that pronouns are also called subjects because pronoun, what's that? It's a word that is used instead of a noun, and I have given examples also: it, he, she, I, we, you, they. These are subjects and these are pronouns. Why these are subjects? Why we call them subjects? Because, for example, I gave you example in the previous class also. For example, if we are using a noun somewhere repeatedly, and instead of noun we just have to use pronoun. For example, I gave you example: Zainab walks very slowly, Zainab studies very well, Zainab works hard, Zainab wakes up early in the morning, Zainab brushes her teeth. Okay, instead of Zainab we have to use she because she is a girl, and with female we have to use she. Same is the case with different nouns. Instead of noun we use pronoun. So here we are just gonna touch positive and negative sentence. For example, it rains outside. Okay, it rains outside. With it in the negative we have to use doesn't. Okay, negative: it doesn't rain outside. Positive: it rains outside, and negative: it doesn't rain outside. The main gist of the main point of this topic is that I want to make you understand where we can use doesn't and where we can use don't. So he goes to school. In the negative we have to use he doesn't go to school. She looks beautiful. In the negative we have used doesn't with she doesn't look beautiful. Numan runs fast. Numan is the name of a person. It is singular, and I told you in the previous class also, with singular, okay, we have to use doesn't. Numan runs fast. In negative we have used doesn't. Numan doesn't run fast. I go to school. With I in the negative we have used don't. In positive, I go to school. I don't go to school. We dig the land. With we in the negative we have used don't. So we don't dig the land. Okay, you recite the Holy Quran. You recite the Holy Quran. In the negative sentence we have to use don't with you. You don't recite the Holy Quran. They respect one another. They respect one another. In the negative sentence we have to use don't with they. They don't respect one another. Okay, I'll tell you one thing here, where we use each other and where we use one another. Each other is used with two people only, two persons, and one another is used with more than two people. Okay, that's why I have written here, they respect one another. In the negative we have used like they don't respect one another. People respect him. This is plural, people. Okay, you can give any kind of example here, but I have written here people because it's represent group of number of men. People respect him. People don't respect him. With plural we have to use don't. Okay, with plural we have to use don't, like people don't respect him. So I have written a rule over here also. With it, he, she plus singular we have to use does and doesn't. Okay, with it, he, she plus singular we use does and doesn't. With I, we, you, they plus plural we use do and don't. This is the same topic. Okay, I told you in the previous class also. If you go through that previous class where I have mentioned all these subjects and pronouns, if you go through repeatedly for number of times like 5 or 4 times, you will definitely easily understand tenses active, passive, narration, and whatever comes in the grammar portion. The source is this. The source is this. Main bases are this. If your basics are strong, you will definitely become very good in grammatical portion. So I hope you will go through this lesson also and previous lesson also. And if you have got any confusion, if you have got any doubt regarding the topics, you can comment in the, you can write in the comment section, and I'll answer you all the questions. Thank you guys.